Well, another big race tonight that we've seen numbers on earlier after this huge first printout with over 90% of the votes counted. Steve Alm, the former judge and prosecutor and U.S. attorney, leading in the race, in the Honolulu prosecutor race, over Megan Kao at this point by a big margin, but it looks like the two of them will be going on to the general election. Jackie Esser is not out of it yet, the public defender, but not looking real good for Jackie. But Stephen Alm, the front runner, let's check in with him, and Pamela Young will handle the interview there. Pamela?
At this point, you're numerically still vulnerable. Do you have a strategy for the general election?
Oh, yeah, but it'll be continuing on what we've said. I think this election is all about restoring trust to the prosecutor's office. And the voters are going to have to decide who has the proven experience and who has the integrity to clean up the office and restore trust there. And I think with my record of leading other prosecutors and of reducing crime like we did in Kalihi Palama and Chinatown, I think they'll come to the conclusion that I have the right stuff to do this and can hit the ground running from day one there.
Political observers have said that you have an advantage because of name recognition, but also because of your distance from the controversies and scandals in the wake of Catherine Kealoha and Keith Kaneshiro. What's your take on that?
Well, I've been away from the office for a while. You know, I was at the prosecutor's office, and while there, I created a culture of doing justice and of high ethical standards. And then as U.S. attorney and as a judge, I really got to see the whole system. And I think that has given me a breadth of experience that will be really helpful in coming, in coming to that office if I am elected and cleaning things up and restoring people's trust in that.
You've said that one of the first things you're going to do is to fill that office with experienced, trusted prosecutors. Are you talking a clean sweep? Is that what's going to restore a sense of trust in the public?
No, I don't think so. And I think a lot of the deputies there are no doubt doing a good job. I look forward to working with them. I will be bringing some new people in, maybe some new supervisors, but it's bringing enthusiasm. You know, I love being a prosecutor. I love being a judge. Now I'm going back to being a prosecutor, but bringing everything that I've learned over the years. And I've been a leader, a supervisor, first at the prosecutors, then as U.S. attorney running the office, and then as a judge supervising the attorneys in front of me and presiding over jury trials, starting new and innovative programs. So I'm a big believer in innovation, but also in using stuff that has worked in the past.
Might some of those prosecutor pukas be filled by some of your current opponents in this race?
Well, you never know. And some people really like doing trials. They might be applying, if they want to apply as a deputy, I'd certainly consider anyone to do that.
The question is often asked, you were comfortably retired. Why back in the office now?
Well, I was, helping, Hope Probation has now expanded to 33 states. So I was helping states start it up, do it. The State Department sent me to Brazil and Sweden. But I saw what was going on in the office, and I alternated between being mad, being disappointed, and being embarrassed. So I really feel a sense of obligation. My wife and I both started in that office. I feel a sense of obligation to go back, get it straightened out, and make it the best office it has ever been.
What can you say about the candidate right after you, Megan Kao?
Well, I think they're all, Jackie Esser are spirited and have some enthusiastic ideas. But I've actually done a lot of stuff, and I have a lot of experience and proven. I'm one of those judges that believes in data, research. I guess I'm in the Fauci camp, the Dr. Fauci camp. Too many people in the criminal justice system base decisions on gut feeling or anecdote, or we've always done it this way. And I have never had that approach. I don't believe in the status quo. Whatever office I've been at, whether it's the prosecutor's, U.S. attorney, or judge, I have always sought to bring innovative new ideas to challenge the system. And we've actually created programs that have helped thousands of people not commit crimes. We've helped thousands of people not to be victimized. And we're all better off when people are successful that way.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, Steve Alm, and I'm sure we'll talk to you after the second printout.
Very good. Good to talk to you, Pamela. Thank you.